back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. I know you sad about it. I know you sad about it.
Barbecue, you don't know who I am? Oh, hey, boy, you finna find out. Yeah, barbecue, literally, boy. Unpaid Western Chandler looking ass, boy. J.R. Smith on steroids looking ass, boy. Your ass is like a Valley Total Fitness member, boy. You go in that bitch and exercise nothing but your nipples, so your little nasty ass. Big boot ass, Armageddon boot ass, Commander-in-Chief boot ass, Terminator walk up on you boot ass, boy. They caught your ass stepping on frozen pine cones.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces on my sleeve though. Right before I leave, what's that? Like I'm Eno. I'm part Italian. Blend it, I'm Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the spells in a 5-star hotel. And I wish it's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell. Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Been a fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
What is wrong? You don't make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Into heavy traffic. traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Patrick on Wassor. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's go MackMed.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Jackson now. And he's got Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive. We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Another year.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
What is it? Is it L1?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with a tackle defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Don't worry about it. We're going to sell this today, bro. We're going to sell this today. Don't worry about it.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
And don't allow you be beating on me, too. You haven't claimed me that much.
Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now.
Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got your last one.
And
Don't
not
worry
a whole
about
lot
it.
to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Stop it.
These two teams all tied after one. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Don't let you be dominating me, too.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes completes it to Hardman. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
No, I'm in
a
the
lot
game.
of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time?
Give them a chance to take a 2-minute shower.
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run Mark Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the field?
And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
I see.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Here's Hill on the return.
That was right there.
Just a 3rd-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
Right there.
All the way down to the 29. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
She's trying to be warmer than outside.
On this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
How that happened, dude?
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Oh, shit, can't lie.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. This will be caught by Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Damn. He in line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Oh, my God.
Takes this into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown.
Damn. I'm right there for the play. I'm right there for the pick.
First half is winding down.
I'm right there for the pick.
The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, this is
exactly I was right there, though. I was right there, though, for that play. I thought I had a pick.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field. Maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did.
I got there, though. But I got there, though.
It really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That was nice. I can't even lie.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Can't get my pick on that.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Hey, if I don't get this, man, you go ahead and
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
If I don't get a score, you got it. I ain't waste your time.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Wow.
Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37.
Anybody free? Anybody in here free? I'm gonna add my L real quick. Yeah, I don't mind losing this type of game. This is what I needed. This is what I need to motivate. That's what I need. I need this. Good game, Nikki.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on
Pico sent me invite. How you send me invite when I beat you last, Pico?
If I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in.
You sure about that?
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Crunch time, defense. Check 43.
They run the jet sweep with Patterson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, you already know, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
MackMed87's, 6-man.
Following the interception,
No!
Cousins, and nowhere
Wow.
to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 39 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time.
You know Trubisky
it's going to be second down.
After
the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run on second down with Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On second down, it's Cohen. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Trubisky. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
Hey, Zoo!
Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. Flush to his right. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Let's go, team! Gonna be a long day.
On second down,
that catch.
So nice
right
job
there,
to
so
break
the
the
leader
one
pick.
tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
We got 3, we got 5.
Throwing his Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Y'all better catch him.
Picked off by Khalil
Y'all better
Mack.
catch him.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, hell no.
30, the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for
Hey,
Bears
Mack is fast,
touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I forced that throw in, too. That's my dummy.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7
I forced
apiece.
that throw in like a dummy.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No, I'm playing pick right now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, no!
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I
Pico
can't tell you how many guys
I should have got that
look to
Pico.
run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Check safety, check safety.
First down, a run with Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down.
Stop it.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Danielle Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable. They're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Cousins on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check 24. Watch 24. Shift. Kill. Turn up. 18.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Trubisky going to let one fly for Robinson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you. Alert. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Check.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. To throw is Cousins. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Third and goal for Cousins. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they?
Yeah, I got
to selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They run it again with Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I don't even play right. That's too easy. It's too fucking easy.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Out, man.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
You got good defense, though.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. And the ball is knocked out. And this belongs to the Vikings. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I'll take it.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 17 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Throwing, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That shit trash.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Oh, good word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Is that my ball?
Wow. That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Who got next? Who got next? Who got next?
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
I want to play you.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
I want this game bad. Let's go. I'm out here.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Check. Out. He's checking. Crash.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky.
Another sack.
And he's going to go down again.
6.5 sacks.
Danielle Hunter and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet.
Touchdown, baby boy. Let's get it.
Touchdown, Vikings. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there, the number. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Anybody free? Anybody free?
Every time I touch down, I got a stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my number's going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never.
Anybody free or we on that Call of Duty?
I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown.
Let's go. Come on, let's get on. Come on.
Get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on,